So do you think her shelf life of her career is going to be short, or do you think it's going to be long, based on what she's doing? If she doesn't,
it depends on
do
the next
something other than what she's doing, how long do you think that can last?
Well, there's a key to her. Like, she needs to musically do something different, more
Right.
prolific.
She
First
needs
of all,
to prove that it's all part of her artistry again.
yeah, she needs to tie it back in again.
Yeah.
And also, she just became the number one most followed person on Twitter, which, like, I can't think of overexposure is like the death of everything. Like, Michael Jackson was the man because there was mystery. He disappeared. You don't know where he went. He comes out. He makes music.
Right.
He covers his face.
Right.
She's trying to do that, but she's doing it on a
But I
surface
still know
level.
what
Like,
she
she'll
looks
literally
like,
wear a
so-
mask or wear a ridiculous costume. But at the same time, she's like the reality is she's overexposing herself so much. Look, we're talking about her. Who
She
the hell are we
reminds me
talking about her?
of Studio 54 and the club beats and all that era that was very fashion and very crazy.
Yeah.
And she's bringing that energy to the world.
If she
In
throws
her
that
own way. And ultimately, whether it's a show or not, she is the center of all that spectacle.
Yes,
Lady
but
Gaga is the subject.
let me. There's a way to do that in a sense that has made genres like that last for years and years and years. Much like blues and jazz has lasted for years and years and years because rock musicians have gone back to it and singer-songwriters have gone back to it and honored it and tried to channel it through their music while still learning from it and teaching to it and bringing new musicality to it. But kind of, she, like what we just
But
said, if she can reinvent herself or keep channeling it so it produces something new rather than
And
just
she might retire for a while. She might
that would
do
probably
that.
be great.
Seriously,
That would
if
probably
if she
be
went
the-
under the radar, it'd be
right.
great. But I mean, the thing is, you're right though. She makes such good music. It's even like when
Right.
everyone was like, Britney Spears is a freak, she's crazy. She'd come out with new songs, and people would be like, I gotta admit,
The
I
other
love this
thing
song. Like,
about-
if you love the song,
People
you
tell
love
me
But
that
the
they love
other
her
thing
songs.
about Lady Gaga is it's kind of been like a lot in a very like other artists
Yeah,
who
it's
have
so
like
fast.
other artists who have had to like go away for a little while and come back were around for like 10 years, like Britney Spears and like Michael Jackson or something like that. Like Lady Gaga's
Yeah.
team, like take her away for a while and bring her back.
But she also has to take advantage of the moment because people want Lady
She's
Gaga.
taking too
And as long as
advantage,
people
like-
want Lady Gaga, she has to give them Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say this. And like, you know, so here we are like discounting, she like rose too fast or whatever. I mean, it's completely possible and completely valid for her to be like, to kind of like step back for a second, make a little shift and she could have a very long, she could be the next, you know, most amazing artist ever. Her career could go forever.
That is to
Right.
be seen.
But if she doesn't calibrate accordingly, I mean, she's
Yeah.
rising, it's so like meteoric. There has to be like she has to make a shift, she has to adjust, she has to because it's too fast.
Yeah.
well, it's a
Yeah,
cliche.
it's a
It's
very
always a
true-
cliche of you made it, but now let's see if you can keep it up.
Oh, well, that's the other thing.
I mean,
She's got like her first album was called The Fame, right?
Right.
And then she makes this like The Fame Monster,
yeah.
Right.
which like she's a genius, she's a brilliant artist, and then she comes out with an album which has just the most cliche title I've ever heard in my life.
But every
her
great
show involves
person-
an actual
Every
fame
great
monster.
person has to have contradiction.
I know,
because
but the
you
But
point
she's
is,
not contradicting
I
herself.
never want to hear another celebrity tell me about how
Yeah.
like, fame's really, all she's wanted to do her entire life was be a recording artist, and then she's like, oh, being famous. Lady Gaga doesn't love anything more than being famous. If you doubt if she did, she wouldn't wear Kermit the Frog costumes around or whatever. You know what I mean? She'd wear jeans and a T-shirt, and she would shop at Ralph's. You know what I mean? She would be a normal human with the rest of us, but she's not, and she'll claim she can't help it. She's a true artist. She has to be. She has to be like that.
But who wants to see a
Yeah.
woman that gets on a stage with jeans and a t-shirt? I don't want to see a woman that
Madonna
gets...
did
Okay,
at some point.
But I don't like
I won't name names, but I saw someone get on stage last night in a jumpsuit and literally had a physical, and I don't want to be a
Wait,
dork
who?
about it, but well, I don't, you know,
It's like a real artist.
yeah.
Or was it like Pedro?
So what are you
No,
trying to say?
I saw Corinne Bailey Rae perform last night, and to be honest, I mean, I can't stop. I don't have words for how much she moved me, and I try not to put that much emphasis on any human being.
But
because,
Lady Gaga is for those
but-
people that want that kind of a person, that want people to be
No, but
over
I'm
the
saying
top
that
and
you
be
can
outrageous.
affect people, and it wasn't like she moved me to like, I don't even know, go change the world or anything, but musically, emotionally, passionately, this artist got on stage in just...
And people
it-
get
I
tired
didn't
of that
care-
too. People get tired of that kind of people.
Well,
But
yeah,
isn't-
but
but-
she musically, and that's what Lady Gaga claims to be. She claims to be a musician, and musically, I was able to watch someone just within her music and within the passion for that, move me. Not having to put on Kermit the Frog, as we've referenced. Or
Well, that's the thing. The
or-
question is, would Lady Gaga be? And I think the truth is that she would be, which is what's upsetting about it.
Yeah,
I think she
that's
actually
the
is
thing.
talented enough
That's
to get on
what's
stage
frustrating.
in whatever normal. I mean, that's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
if you're a great guitar player, you don't need a bunch of effects.
But
if
what
you're a
happened
great, you know what I mean?
numbers-
It's like you
what
just
hap-
need your instrument.
What is
or
the
a
fact that
paintbrush.
she's number one on YouTube? That people like what they're seeing. They
No, no,
like.
but-
We don't
but
know
you
if they
can't
like
judge-
what they're seeing or they just want to see it because
Yeah, that's true.
everybody else is
It's like the
seeing
car
it.
wreck.
But
Yeah,
I
like you
have
got-
friends.
I mean,
or-
I have
or-
friends.
I
Also,
love
can you really
Lady
judge
Gaga.
what's really good based on what people think?
Right,
And I'm pretty sure you
exactly.
cannot.
But people
I could have
tell
the
me,
worst
people
tasting
tell me
music
that they
ever.
love it, that she's amazing, that she looks great, that look at that outfit, that I see the reactions in people at the bars, and they love Lady Gaga, everything about her. So
Yeah, but
I think she's very smart to know what people want.
But
right
you're
now,
first of all, you're
because-
also in Los Angeles.
Right.
For the record, we're in Los Angeles. You're in Los Angeles, which is like a very.
And I know
mean, like if
more
you go to like
people-
Iowa.
all those millions of views are coming from Los
If
Angeles.
you go to New
200
York,
million views from Los Angeles. I
Yeah,
don't think so.
but
It's
if
from all
you-
over the world.
but if
Yeah.
you go to New York or you go to London or you go to, I mean, you
Same
could go to
story.
Florida. Not always. I know a lot of people that watch her just because they know that she's popular and they want to see, just like you just said, like. a
And some of her
car
songs
wreck
are awesome. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
She's a
musically
Bad
she's-
Romance
She
is amazing.
empowers,
Okay.
she empowers young people to, in a very symbolic way, use that image and bring it into their own life. Like, let's say she says, I dare to dress like this in the stage, and I'm gonna put on a good show. You can do that in your own school, in your own way. You know, you don't have to dress like me, but you have to have the courage to go
I
out
mean-
and have fun and work and study and be yourself.
I think maybe she started out with that intent, but especially after
Yeah,
that,
it's just to
that
reground it. It's gotta
but
be grounded.
especially after that video that we just watched from Lollapalooza, like I don't think she is inspiring anything. I don't think she's
But
doing
if she didn't do
anything
that, then people will say she's stuck up because she can never loosen up, and she can never be real, she can never have fun, she can never be crazy. Like
I don't
people
think she
become
started
like an
out
act.
being